Welcome back to the channel. Today we head up Humbug Ridge. The drive here is turning off Highway 16 onto the Walker Forest Service Road, and it's just a little bit past 7 kilometers down the Walker Forest Service Road. You'll turn right onto the P.O.B. road, it's called, and that one, I believe it's about 7.3 kilometers down there to get to the trailhead. That road, the P.O.B. road, does require good 4x4 vehicles, especially if it's been raining or anything like that. The road's just really ruddy and sloppy, and if it's been wet or raining, probably don't want to go there. I would go when it's dry, personally, and you'll see here in the drive the conditions. Took us about half an hour to drive from Highway 16 to the trailhead, to drive the 14 kilometers to get in. But this one's pretty close to Prince George, hour and a half drive down the highway, another half an hour into the bush, so 2 hours, and really good views up there. Hope you guys check out the rest of this video. We got some drone footage and lots of ridge lines to explore up top there. Let's get into it. All right, here on the P.O.B. road, continues that way. Right here at the marker, there's a little hiking trail sign there on the side of the tree, so this must be the road that heads into Humbug Ridge. Clouds for now. We'll see how it is when we get up. Supposedly they will clear up later, but we'll see. Ready for this, Gerald?
Let's do this. Berries are ripe.
Lots and lots of berries, which means probably lots and lots of bear.
I saw somebody was posting salmon berries.
Nice cedar forests in here on both sides, old growth. Making our way up to the cut block where we are turning into the forest. So this trail is quite overgrown. On a wet day like today, it rained overnight. It's lots of water on your pants, etc. To show the level of vegetation growth here. Nice cedar grove here. And the big cedars. There's the clear cut straight ahead. I'm sure the climb begins quite soon. Making our way through sections of the clear cut. Lots of wildflowers here. Prickly bushes. Gerald's in there eating raspberries. You can barely see them. These wildflowers are so tall, some are taller than me. Lots of berries. Raspberries.
It reminds me of that day that we tried to get into Holy Cross.
Blueberries. All kinds of berries here. There's our first ribbon. Right there. After probably 1 or 2 kilometers in. Well, at this point, we seem to have a few more ribbons as the bush gets a little thicker, showing us the way up. Big mushroom. And regular ribbons up here now. Popping into a forest. This must be where we shoot up, start climbing the mountain. Beautiful up here.
Oh, cornfield, pretty. Oh, everywhere.
A little higher up. And no more ribbons or markers. Traces of a trail. So at this point we actually got lost, but we ended up looking at our map and turned left and back to the trail. You'll see in a bit. We're off the track a bit. So we're following a game trail for a bit. And now we need to shoot across to hit that trail. Looks to be a flat bench there to the left. That's where we're headed. Hoping to meet up with the track. Up on this ridge part. Maybe 10 to 15 meters from the track. Should be just over to the side here somewhere. There's a trail. Trail! There we go. So somewhere
Well, that wasn't
the
that
bottom.
crossover.
No, we turned off and now we'll pay a bit more closer attention. Pretty good trail up here. have to admit, somebody's been cutting. Big Douglas fir. Top is broken off up there, about 50-60 feet up. Lots of big trees in here. Cedar, fir. On another big climb. Very well maintained trail. At least up here. Into some sunshine. Slowly. So trees are starting to thin out. Hopefully we start getting into an opening in the next hour. So we come just over 4 kilometers from where we parked. Another 1.5 to 2 kilometers to the top of the ridge. This is what it looks like 4 kilometers in. Higher up into smaller trees, spruce. Anything, this forest has a sweet smell to it. But water evaporating smells really nice. All right. Above the clouds, you can see alpines right up there. We're not in the alpine. What I saw was a gully, tops of those trees, but the ridge top is right there. So we're not far. We're on the top of this little knoll. Kind of see on top of the ridge up there. Still a bit to climb. Making our way up the mountainside. There's like a line here where it starts looking like subalpine. Starting to get the views. Whew. See a ridge over there. Almost on the top. On the upper part, there's not really a trail, it's just bush rock to the ridge. Markers up here. Not sure who they're all from. A whole bunch of them with numbers on them. Oh, maybe that white pine stuff. Hey, sand, Gerald. What do you think that is?
I think somebody has tagged some white pine trees, or
Looks like it.
more like balsam, but
Yeah, I don't know. Some kind of trees they tagged. There's markers there. Here, these trees.
definitely tagged.
Something special up here. Nice views. And the ridge is straight ahead. You can see it. Right from here. Making our way up to the ridge from here. All kinds of views up here now. We are above the clouds. Have a break in the weather. Pretty sure a grizzly pulled that out. Looking for grubs. Pretty cool views. Endless ridge lines to walk here. You can go that direction, you can go north, you can go east, way over to there. You can be here for hours. Endless hours. Oh, dude, you could camp up here. Party time. Even have treat areas. Fabulous. You could camp up here. You got all kinds. I mean, you're going to get mountain weather, but pick a spot in the trees.
There's lots of decent places to camp.
There is.
Because there's water.
Yeah, there may not be water. You got to pack it up. But man, you could go here for days, I would say, in many directions. Because that way, several hours to the end.
Yeah.
That way, and then that ridge. So that, to me, that's like 4 to 5 hours.
But who knows? Could be more.
Could be more. Nice views here.
So cool.
Dude, you could spend days here. If only that road wasn't so terrible. So muddy. We will have our lunch and decide which ridges to walk next. I'm surrounded.
There is a whisper calling my name in every shadow, playing a game of hide and seek with my heartbeat. I don't know what to do. The less I have, the more I keep falling after you. I'm gonna find your heart, no matter where you are. Cut through the brambles and the weeds. Climb up the wildest trees to ride on the softest breeze. You could be all I need, my hide and seek. You are the secret I wanna learn, and there are the bridges that I wanna burn. To all the lovers from the past, you're the one I want to last. To all the lovers left behind, you're the one still in my mind. I'm gonna find your heart, no matter where you are. Cut through the brambles and the weeds. Climb up the wildest trees to ride on the softest breeze. You could be all I need, my hide and seek. I'm gonna find your heart, no matter where you are. Cut through the brambles and the weeds. Climb up the wildest trees to ride on the softest breeze. You could be all I need, my hide and seek. My hide and seek, my hide and seek. Ooh.
Well, we had a lunch. I'm gonna go up on this ridge and look at the lakes below, and then probably go up that peak. I believe that's Humbug. Getting close. What do we have over here? Look at that. Oh yeah. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Pretty sure there's another lake over there. Another one over there. Smaller one down there. Almost at the summit. lake. Right there. All right, somewhat of a cairn. There's a farm. Here we go. Walking the ridge lines. Pretty steep going down there. Gonna see if we can go up there. I'm not sure what this will be like here. Well, better views of that lake there. Yeah, looks good going this way so far. Oof. Oh yeah, we're good. Thought we might be cliffed out for a second. I mean, we're cliffed out down there, that's for sure. But this way we're good. Boulder hopping. See if we can climb up this bad boy. That might be pretty cool. Oh yeah, you could totally climb down this into the bowl right here. It's not too steep. I was curious looking online on the topo maps, but seeing it here, I'm confident that chute. And then of course you could camp at the lake. It's pretty nice. You can see it's some kind of crushed white rock mixture. And it just goes down, sloping into that bowl. Oh yeah. At least I feel comfortable I could go down there. You may not, I don't know. Fog's moving in. Coming right at us. lots of hunks of, looks like marble. That's quartz. Lots of it. Up here. Oh, it's gorgeous. You just keep going on these ridgelines for hours. Alright, we're about to summit this peak. There we go. Pretty sure Mount Sir Alexander ice field there. You don't want to fall here, boys and girls. Cliff goes straight down. Build us a cairn over here. On that big rock. I don't think too many people are coming here. Gerald, here we are.
Top of nowhere.
Top of nowhere.
Oh, beauty. See,
And the fog's just, look at this. The fog's
in.
just rolling in.
Mount Sir Alexander behind us. We were back in that area not too long ago.
Yes, we were. Pretty wild. Here come the clouds.
Baldy was like in and then out and then in and then out.
Just rolling on in.
Just like Baldy, I got lucky here.
Letting us know. That our time could be up for clear views. But that's okay, we got what we needed. But right on top of our summit. We got a nice little white pine in here. Surviving. We are making our way back down. We've summited. We've seen what we need to see, and we say goodbye to Humbug Ridge. Pika, right there on the rock. See it, Gerald? Little Pika. Right on that rock. You see it? Somehow we need to get to that ridge to go down. All the way up, we can sidestep, I don't know. So just a quick mention, we did sidestep that mountain and it was pretty dangerous, so definitely don't recommend sidestepping that west side of it. It's lots of cliffs and really steep and just not great, so just go up over top and then down the other side. So we're thinking of taking that little green belt and then see if we can sidestep the mountain. We don't know. Might be too steep. Here we go. Seeing if sidestepping will work. There comes Gerald, sidestepping these rocks. Just like that. I went on the left side of that boulder on the green, because obviously to the right is terrible. Just waiting for Gerald. Give him directions. Gerald's taking the upper path, and I'll meet him over here as I turn around and figure this out. Down there, make our way down the ridge. There's Gerald up there, making his way down. Just about on that plateau. There's Erg Mountain right ahead. There's Gerald up on the ridge, making his way down. I'll wait here on this little bump. Have a snack. Mental note, if you're going to sidestep that mountain, maybe not. Maybe not. Look at that. We got very fortunate. I went high enough to just overcome it and come down. But it's pretty dangerous and slippery, so I wouldn't advise it. Just go up the peak and come down. Gerald and I just had a snack, and we're gonna make our way back down into the forest on the trail to the truck and home. We're on the trail. Here's all the ribbons we saw before. And over there. So where we came up. Very slippery. I do remember walking right here. Down we go. Back into the forest now. Alright, we're on the main trail, making our way down. Let's follow this. It's kind of crazy going down this trail, looking how steep it is, and thinking how we came up. But it was just one step in front of the other, as always. Here's the sort of flat spot where you can take a break. Yeah, a good deadfall. Nice little step. And the slope down is getting more gentle as we get closer to the truck. Getting closer to the clear cut. Shouldn't be too much longer. And we'll be back on that sort of road leading towards the truck. Back into some of that old growth cedars, fir. I think I can see the sort of drop, the road coming up here, right down there. Must be very close. This is that part of the trail we lost. When we came up, I think we came up a gully there and then shot across to the trail, but coming down, we are following the trail. Actually, this is where we cut into the trail. I remember seeing a little hill there, a little rock with a hill. Getting into the clear cut soon here. And the trail's not well worn, and the markers are pretty hard to see in this first section. And back on the trail, followed one of the many ribboned things that just kind of push through and clear cut to the trail. Back to the truck we go. Coming back to the flower section. There we go. It says something ran into the bushes right there when I whistled. And that's the whole point of making noise. Letting animals know we're here. Getting closer to the truck. Whoa! Bumble Bee was stinging me. I was like, what is that? I went to take a berry and he said, I need to set the record straight. Guys, there's enough berries for everyone. Don't need to sting me. Like seriously, unlimited.
We had our snack.
Yep. So we're wrapping up the hike, walking out to the truck. And that'll be a wrap for this hike.